Hi there, my name is Sam Spatero from Timeless Stonework. I'm a project manager, and today's video is about scaffold safety. There are numerous things that you need to do in order to make sure that scaffold is safe, from the ground preparation to setting up of the scaffolding to the planks that you use and all the extra safety devices that are available to ensure, one, that the scaffold can withstand the weight of the material, two, to make sure it can handle any elements such as rain, snow, ice, but especially wind. So what we're going to start first with is Gooser bars. The purpose of a Gooser bar is to keep a scaffolding square and stable. Sometimes what happens during construction with a machine that's loaded with either a mud box or material, it can bump the scaffolding. So what the Gooser bars do is it prevents it from twisting and turning, which will likely result in the bending of a frame. As soon as a frame is bent, it has to be thrown out and replaced, and it no longer is safe. So a Gooser bar, which essentially is a safety bar, is to prevent those things from happening. Is they're going to show you how to install a safety bar slash Gooser bar and where they need to be installed on the scaffold. So this is the proper way to install Gooser bars. A lot of the times the lengths of the Gooser bars are pre-dictated by the length of the braces, so always check with the length of your braces that you're using to ensure that the Gooser bars that you purchase will work. So for proper setup, you always hook up both of them to the front of the center scaffold on a triple tower and to each back corner. What this does is it prevents twisting, and if by chance you do bump into with a machine with a load of material, it prevents things from kinking and coming out of square, and most importantly, bending, which reduces the integrity of the scaffold. There's an attachment here on the side, a locking mechanism that needs to be hammered on. As you can see, I kind of did that by hand, which means that this bolt here needs to be tightened up really well and then pushed over, typically with a hammer, so that way it's snug and on there tight. And then this one here, just one over top of the other on the center frame in the front. And then going back onto this back corner. A lot of masons move their scaffolding with a forklift, so it keeps the scaffold nice and square when it's being moved around the machine. A lot of times the terrain is much like this, where it's not level, so it does help to keep things balanced out. So that concludes the purpose of using a safety bar. Please note that if a MOL representative, Ministry of Labor representative, comes to the site and you do not have Gooser bars on, they will shut you down, as that is one of the first things that you need to do to scaffolding for proper safety setup.